Hey everybody, it's Cotton here, and I am bringing you some more of The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. In the last video, we fought the mini-boss and got the hook shot, and continued on through the dungeon. And in this video, we are going to finish it. We're going to fight the boss and restore the last of the power to the Master Sword. And so, in the last video, when I said that, you know, the orange Wizrobe spawned enemies, like, these black ones do as well. Like you can see, he's spawning in these morphs here. And man, that didn't even kill him. That's weird, like how they kind of changed the damage in some of these enemies. But that should do it. Yep. And let's see, I'm going to be needing these items. Or actually, I can lock on to just the two of them. Ah, what is that? Get out of here. I couldn't do it fast enough. So hopefully I can get this guy also before he... There we go! Oh, thank God. So we've defeated all of these enemies, but you'll notice that the door didn't open. And you can kind of take a look around and see that there's a lot of places that you need to go. So let's do that. There's actually two things that we need to do. One of them is pulling all of these down, because, or I think so. Oh, and the hookshot can also grab items for you. Whoops. There are some enemies hiding in these pots and in those little head statues, so you want to destroy those as well as you're going along. I can't reach that one from here, so I'll try to see if I can get it when I'm up here. So, down, and as you can see, there's a little Bokoblin down there, and I didn't mean to fall. Oh, I can bring him towards me, that's nice. But okay, I don't think I can reach that one from here. Actually, I can, so I will try to pull it down. And I don't think it had anyone inside. Nope. Okay, and so now I'm up one level higher than I was before. But we are at the last one here. And so you can see that switch, that opens the door. But for defeating all of the enemies, you are given a treasure chest. Let's see, I'll see if I can bring this guy towards me like I did the other one. Come on, hold still, buddy. There we go. That way I don't have to worry about him hitting me when I'm making my way over here. But since we're up here, let's wait for the chest to appear, and then we'll have to watch another quick cutscene of the door opening up right away. I do want to apologize for that odd, like, ending to the last video. I forgot about this room, and I thought that I was gonna have a room where I could just, like, kind of easily quit and then continue on in the next video. I completely forgot that there were enemies in here, so I apologize for that. For a split second, I was kind of thinking of just, you know, continuing on with this room and finishing it, but the video is getting pretty long, so I decided to just kind of do that odd ending there. And so now that's everything we had to do in the dungeon. Yep, that is every chest, and that's everything. So we've got a bunch of enemies here. You can see there's, I forget what their names are. The guys that need the bombs, but there's also more Bokoblins. So I'll just take care of these guys really quick. It's not necessary to actually, like, you know, get through this room. It's just kind of convenience for you. So, right, we need to get to the other side. The only way we can do that is with a hook shot, but we'll need something to grab onto first, so we need Makar to plant a tree for us. So it probably would have been faster if I just... Oh my... Look at how slow he is. Man. It probably would have been faster to just have Link carrying him over, but I didn't feel like walking back there, so we're going to watch Makar waddle his way around. Okay. And so, of course, Makar can't fly through gusts of wind, so we gotta fly over this. You see there's a floor master, so you don't want to get too close to that area. But doing that, yeah, gets rid of the wind, so how convenient for us. I wonder, can you grab Makar? Nope, you can't. I was wondering if you could, like, pull Makar closer to you, but no, you cannot. So I'll just try to take care of these guys. You can also, like, hit the floor masters with the ice arrow, and they'll freeze, and then you can smash them. So, you know, that's like one way you can take care of enemies really quickly. Hit them with the ice arrow, and then hit them with the skull hammer. And so this room isn't too bad. You know, you just have to worry about a couple of enemies, like, hitting you and just kind of ruining things. But this room, I don't know if I'd exactly say annoying, but it takes a little while because you have to push all these blocks, plus there's the wind, like, pushing back. And so, yeah, it just kind of takes a while in that aspect. So what you need to do is you need to get both of those blocked with one of these cubes here. I almost said blocked with one of these blocks, and I was able to catch myself. So you got those two blocked, and then you need to get the last one blocked. But because the wind is blowing at us, we have to put on our iron boots so that it won't affect us. But the reason why we will need two of these blocks is because you'll see there's a little pit here, and so we need one of those blocks to that is Sadie. We need one of those blocks to kind of make a little passage for us so that we can slide the other block across. Don't worry about if you messed up. Every time you exit this room and come back in, all of the blocks will respawn. So you want to make sure you complete this the first time you do it. There is a warp jar at the end of this area, so that way you don't have to do this puzzle every single time you happen to go through this this room. But yeah, all the blocks will respawn once you leave and re-enter. And there we go, we got that one stuck. So I'll just kind of make a little bit more room here. And go all the way back, and we can now carry Makar with us. And so we have to put on our boots, and I think you guys get the idea. I'll see you at the doorway. Okay, and just to be extra sure, I'm waiting until I'm actually inside here before I do anything. So, you have to take Makar with you. You know, you just as easily could have made it through this yourself, but of course they put this here so that you wouldn't be able to just kind of cheat your way past without Makar. And there we go. We don't need Makar anymore. We've got these here. These will refill all of our stuff. A couple of fairies, which I actually needed. And then one chest full of rupees. Oh, there's actually a couple more here. But first I'll do that. So now you've got a warp jar. You don't have to worry about doing this room over again. And... oh, what? 3 rupees in that one? Oh, well. But let me see... yeah, it doesn't matter. So, this is Molgera. This is the creature that killed, oh, shoot, I completely forgot his name. But pretty much he's, you know, a big worm, and he'll kind of stick his mouth out with his tongue. And so what you're supposed to do is use your hook shot to grab it, to pull it towards you, and then attack it. Now, okay, yeah, she really has to scratch herself at the best times. This boss, like, by himself, isn't really all that difficult. What really makes it difficult are these stupid things. The boss spawns them, and what makes it difficult is that you will automatically just lock onto them instead of the actual boss. So, you know, I recommend just taking these guys out because, you know, like, I've never really thought of these guys, like, this is one of those things where I don't think it really adds, like, difficulty to the game. I think it just kind of makes it annoying, you know? Yeah, okay, so Molgera will fly around, and then he'll try to land on top of you, so you do want to be careful of that. What you can do is just try to get away from those little spawns, like, as fast as you can, and then just try to, get his tongue as soon as you can. You do want to be careful because the sand does pull you down, and he will eat you if you get close enough. So that's something you want to look out for. And while he's underground, you can kind of spend some time to take care of these guys. You do have to watch out for when he comes out. And look at Link. Oh, he's all angry. In the original version, his tongue was still inside of his mouth while he was flying around, so you could actually snipe him out of the air if you wanted to. But in this game, they removed it, and so, you know, they only tap. So as you can see here, like, I'm facing his tongue, I'm trying to look at him, but then I locked on to the stupid thing instead, and now I'm having a lot of trouble trying to attack that one. Or, you know, even when you're trying to hit that one, the other guys will just jump in front of you, so you grab them instead. No, I'm not. No, get out of here. And so that really is, like, my biggest complaint with this boss. Yeah, that's the thing that I really hate about this boss, are those little things that it spawns. Like, you know, he's not difficult because of his actions alone. He's difficult because of the enemies he spawns, and I hate bosses that are difficult because they just spawn enemies. But, enough of that. We've got our heart container, and we can finally restore the Master Sword to its true power. The Master Sword has returned. Its blade once again houses the power to repel evil. The sword of the one true hero is revived at last. Cotton, I have fully restored the power to repel evil to your Master Sword. And my ancestors are most satisfied. I shall continue praying to the gods here. Cotton, please step into the light and return above ground. May the winds of fortune be at your back. I see. So the Forsaken Fortress has already... Ah, like a molting snake that casts off its dead skin. That place is so empty and quiet, one can almost hear the echo of dead leaves falling to the cold, cracked ground. Why, what ails you? What? Lose the long face? The monsters are gone from the world. Doesn't that make you a little happy? Cotton, I have troubling news. Ganon has not shown himself above the sea since Valoo unleashed his fiery wrath upon him. And what's worse, there is not a creature stirring in his base of operations in this world, the Forsaken Fortress. I cannot imagine how it is possible, and yet I cannot shake this foreboding feeling I have about the princess, Zelda. Cotton, you must search for all the Triforce shards so that we can head back to Hyrule without delay. So that's going to end the video off here. In the next video, we're going to do as Coral said. We're going to search for the Triforce shards while also finishing up all of the, grabbing all of the other collectibles that we haven't gotten yet and exploring all of the islands that we haven't explored yet. So, I will see you next time.